Oh no! I've only got an Oz in the chat because totally nobody else snuck in during the intro. Well, snap. Hi Oz! It's just you and me here. Oh darn. Hi Dragons! How doings? Oops. I pressed the button to change the scene and it didn't. I was waving. You guys couldn't see me waving! Oh no! What? Wait, did it change? Oh, it did. Wow, my stream delay is just crazy long. Anyway. Hi. Hand dancey times. Shroopy dips. There we go. Everything is still as it was the other day. This is all still here. I was gonna be organized and take photos and actually, you know, to put the cards up in the shop, and then no. It's okay. The glue was drying. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. The glue was drying. It's fine. But anyways, hello. How are we all doing? I've still got all of this to put away. Oh my goodness. There is too much happening. No, there's not. Everything's fine. It's fine. Hello. Hi, chat. How are you? Hey, Enigma. How doing? Hi, Oz. Hi, Dragons. How are you guys? Hope everybody is goodly. I have sports ball. Laters. So while I don't usually go like super late on Kate's anyway, just in case I have one of those days where it's like, no, I need 5 more minutes. I'm nearly done. Like I can't. No, we haven't got time for that. I don't want to go in there. Maybe. I can't tell. It doesn't fit. That one can go in there. That'll do. Or is that one? Who cares? I like to put them back in their little sleeves so that when I put them back in the bag they don't all like catch on each other and stuff, because that's a pain. Actually, I think that one did go in there. Didn't think it'll fit though. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's fine. You can go over here. Nope. Neither of those fit into there. Maybe it was that one. Must fix. It's fine. Hey Mama! How doings? Hi Sky! How are you? Sky chat! Yay! Hey Mama, doing good. I was doing good. Tan Cat is also apparently doing good. I've got, next to the table here, I've got a chair. Somebody was throwing out a chair and I was like, yoink. So I am nothing if not a scavenger. But yeah, it's like a dining room table chair. Just the one. It's a little bit wobbly, but that's fine. And Tan Cat claimed it as his own, and I've just got it like over there. Because I had intended to take it outside and fix it. Actually, I did take it outside and fix it, and it wasn't a good enough fix. It ended up breaking again, so that's the thing. But yes, he's sitting there at the moment, and I just noticed movement out of the corner of my eye. It's like, hello, I see you. I can't reach you from here, but I can see there's some sunshine on the chair there, so he's enjoying the warmth. Yes, we're talking about you. He's looking at me now. Anyway, doing good. Treating myself to some tasty numbers. Ooh, snackies. Hey, I can't say at the moment. I have to go shop and doctor. So if you head off before I'm out, enjoy your pie at the footy. Thank you, Mama. Hope it all goes well with the stuff and the things, and that it's not a butts. I'm gonna put away all my tapes. There's Guy. Bounces on a stick. Hello, Ivana Bay. Does that mean we're gonna have pogo snuggles? How does that work? Do we have to both be on pogo sticks? I don't have a pogo stick. It's Can I just like snuggle you in the way past? It'll be like the cartoons where it's like boing, snuggle, boing, snuggle, boing, snuggle. Wait, that sounds dodgy. No, no, no. It's cute and stuff, don't make it dirty. If you can't, yeah. Hope it all goes well. Ew to all of the peopling. Ow. That's stabby. It's okay, we can fix, we have the technology. I don't want a health leak, that would be bad. Eagle sus. Sounds sus is what it sounds like. But I do live in the gutter, so it's probably me. Let's do a little bit of that, and we'll do a little bit of that. Not to like hold it in or anything, just so that it doesn't, you know, stab me. Because that would be very rude. I don't consent to that. Plastic box, I don't consent to that. But yes, I ended up doing a small second order from Temu? Tomatoes? What? Anyway, that one. Can we just call it tomatoes? That's so much easier. But anyways, but it's here. And I had the same problem with this order as I did with the first one. I feel like I'm shouting over the music. There we go. Is the music too loud? I don't know whether I had my headset up too high or whether the music is a little louder than it should be. Yes, I did a second order, and yeah, same problem that I had with the first one, that they didn't put my email address or phone number on the shipping label, and so I didn't get any notifications saying that it was here. I just happened to check the tracking this morning because I knew I was going out anyway, and it's like, oh, it'd be really convenient if that was like at the post office waiting to be picked up. And I checked the tracking and it was at the post office waiting to be picked up. I was like, fucking sweet. I shall get that on the way home. And so I did. Music sounds reasonable? Okay, good. I think I just might have had my headset up a little bit higher. Because I can turn that up like independent of what you guys hear, so what might be loud for me might not be loud for you. It might be all goods. So, yes. But as long as it's all goods, then shiny. But yes, I got... Actually, the first thing that took my eye, which is something that I needed to get anyway, and I was going to get... I've actually still got some in my cart on AliExpress, actually. I was just like, well, that's not a super priority, but yeah, I got some, these are the foils that go with the hot foil machine. They're not the ones for laminating with, that's a different, there's two different sorts. There's the toner sort, and then there's the heat press sort. This is the heat press sauce. Sort. Words. What is this? Oh, I did end up getting some of the vinyl. Right, that's what that is. Okay, I forgot. Oh, that's a thing. Right, hang on. Oh wait, there's more. Wait, I got more than one red? Sure, why not? I got a little bit. Oops. I got those. Can't see any more in the packet, but they did just... Like, they don't... The packaging. It's a thing. Hydrate, that's probably a good thing too. Hang on a second. And a stretch. Thank yous. Flops down in front of the sea, a head fell dead and they cat. Oh no! You okay, Ivana? Is you just there for naps, or? Hope you didn't have an actual fall over. Three for the kiddo. Hi, Sage! How doings? Yes, I bought a little bit. These are vinyls. These are heat transfer vinyls. So you iron them onto like shirts and stuff. You die cut them out and then you add on shit stuff. Because I have a tiny little bit of that. Unfortunately, it sounds like it might not be the bestest quality stuff ever. I did make someone a shirt and they've let me know that it started peeling already, and I'm just like, oh fuck. Disappointing. Although I'm not fully sure how much of that is... Because I've just been using my home iron, because that's all I have. And there could technically be a chance that it's just like not getting hot enough and so not adhering it well enough, and so that's... I don't know. I'm not fully sure how much that like weighs into it. Like it gets hot enough to stick it down. Like I'm able to peel the thing off and and that's fine. But then it's not. I don't know. Plus I hadn't used those t-shirts before either, so I don't know whether or not it's that. I don't know. There's too many variables. Anyway, yes, heat transfer vinyl. I got some green. I got some white. I got some. What else did I get? Oh, purple and red. So Christmas and purple, apparently. Prepares a fifth out of the kept it a bit. There we go. I know you took his nephews today with this kick. Oh my god, that's Ivana. Go have naps. That's. There is a snuggly fifth pile to fall in and be all snuggly in. How was your IRL yesterday? Yeah, good. Good. Made it to the thing on time, and it all went well, and as I kind of anticipated, the anxiety that my brain was putting me through was entirely unfounded, so... You know how like your anxiety brain like gets to you and makes it into a bigger thing than it is, and then once you like get past that kind of hump of it, it's like, oh yeah, that was fine. Yeah, my brain had built it up into a big scary thing, and it wasn't. So, yes, all good. So how do you all? Hello, Kiba Wolf? Kyber Wolf? I'm sorry, I've probably butchered that. I'm sorry. But hello. How doings? Okay, so I got those. They need to go in the box in the other room. We have a box for that stuff, and then this one's... Should I keep them in the box? I suppose I should keep them in the boxes. Do I want to keep them in the boxes? Kinda don't want to, but I also don't want them to get ruined. But yeah, that's basically it there. Roll of heat transfer vinyl. If I put it in there without the box, will I remember what it is? That's the problem. Yes, because it hasn't got a backing. Yes, no, that's fine. Know that feeling all too well? Yeah. Kiba, okay. And I'm into trouble with the... Oh no! Sneezes. So, what did you do? I'm gonna take those out of the... Oh wait, there's another one. What's this one? Silver grey. Sure. There's one thing I will say about the packaging from this site. It's not great. I'd recognise that they're like keeping the cost of it down, and like by... Oh, come on. There we go. By not going fancy with all the packaging and stuff that they're like... It's because they do ship express. I'd have to look up my spreadsheet as to when I did the order. But it did say on the... Oh, I ripped that now. It did say on the website that... because they've got like shipping guarantees or whatever, and they're like, if it doesn't arrive by such and such a date, you'll get a $5 credit. And it gave me a window of I think the 13th to the 17th. And I got here this morning and today's the 12th, so like... By keeping that cost down, they're able to do the express shipping, so shit gets here quick, which is really nice. But it's literally just like black plastic wrapped around. Well, no, it's printed. It's got their like branding on and stuff, but they just kind of make a bag and then shove everything in it, so like nothing's protected. Not that I'm buying anything fragile, but things do tend to get a bit crushed and smushed and stuff like that, so that's fine. How much my knife is a daily care? Ah, right. Well, I can see why that would get you into trouble. Oh, that is actually a silvery grey. I thought that was just... I thought they were calling that silver for funsies, but it is actually... looks like it's kind of shiny. Ooh. Oh my god, let me in. Ah. There we go. There we go. Uh-huh. I see. I see the doing art and it does! It is indeed in the human suit. I'm gonna have to continue with the human suit because I have to go like outside where the people are. And they tend to freak out if they see a talking cat, so I'm gonna have to carry on with the human suit for the evening. Although honestly, I think if I went, if the people at the sports ball, watching the sports ball, were to see a cat cheering for the team, I think that would be quite an exciting thing. I don't think anybody would freak out about that. It'll be fine. Now I got some like stamps and things, stamps and dies and stuff. What else did I get in here? I did get a little resin mold of a little heart, but like heart outline with a very thin backing, so it's mostly the outline bit. The main thing I was looking at was the foils, and then the day that I was looking at it, they're like, so we've got this section of stuff that's under $1, and I'm like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. But yeah, I think this was something like 90 cents or something silly, like... Bonkers. Bonkers. How do they do these things? And then... there was a few little... rings? And little, like, jewelry bits? And I should have resisted, but I didn't. I mean, come on, this one's... for cats. Little paws. Yeah, little paws. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Let's go for this ring's adjustable, but it's already pretty close to closed. So me and my tiny fingers. That's like little beans. It's little beans. On the middle one. No, we'll go for the second one, that's fine. How would you to Perthians be freaked out by talking about this other cat? My impression that best friends is a bit off the deep end. Hey! Wait a minute. What? So it's normal. Twinge. Smarts! Hello! I was just thinking about you. I was just thinking about you too. No joke. Because I've got more hot foils. Hot machine, you know, words are hard. And yes. I was like, I'm gonna have to do hot foiling again on my machine. I've just come home from hospital and sitting on my desk with that bloody oh my gosh. I must acquire you some monies. Are you feeling okay? Oh, what? Not that I need like details about your hospital or anything, but are you okay? Like, are you gonna be alright? Hey, come in. Oh, that's the reaction I was having before. Cool. How to get my characters in it? Fair enough. No money. Bit. Heart problems. Yes, I'm gonna be okay. Oh, snaps. Well, I'm glad you're gonna be okay. That's scary. That's the, what's that one? Oh yeah. That's the little, I got a thing! Wait a minute, there was a brooch, and there was no way that I wasn't going to buy it. There was absolutely, like, I would have bought this by itself if I'd had to. Hang on, I have to get it out of the packet because the label's in the way. Are you ready? Ah! Eee! Oh my god, Team Beans! Ah, heck yes! There was no, I saw it there and I'm just like immediately, add to cart. It's so cute! Doesn't match either of my cats. Because I do have a black cat, but he's also got black beans. He hasn't got pink beans. So, but yes, I'm totally Team Toe Beans. So yes, that's a. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't wear like it's like a lapel brooch type thing, but I had to buy it. So okay, we'll be okay. Thank you. No buts, you know me. It's bit. Fine. It's been so long for these last. Oh no, yeah. So you take care of you first, mate. No stressing. Are we doing a whole little bit? Start again. Okay, so wait a minute. So I got hot foil. I got hot foils. Alright. Because I needed some of those anyway, because I was not running low, but like, I use some colours more than others, and they're the ones that I use more than others, so that's the thing. I got some heat transfer vinyl that I've already put in the box, and I'm lazy, so I'm not getting it back out, but I own some. That's awesome! It's perfect. Okay, you think I have a... If it says here you haven't seen what tree people have a very Aussie sense of humour. Yes. That's a very accurate way of describing it, yes. Take the felt off it on a magnet and use it as a deal. Oh, yes! Oh, that's cool. Also want to use that on a journal edge. They made it so each page has got... Ooh! Cool! That's it, Quacky said bucks! Quacky is a cat! Of course it's gonna say bucks. Box. Team box. But yes, little bit of jewellery. I had to get that one because it's little beans. It's little beans. And then I got that one because it's got butterflies. So now I have 2. I think I had thought that I got a 3rd one, but maybe I ended up not getting that one. Either that or I just haven't found it in all of the stuff yet. I did find... Because I do have... I started with this one. And I think this one's from... I think I got this from scrapbook.com originally. But it's a jewel picker. I don't know, it's not that great. Like, it works, but eh. And so I was like... Oh, hang on, what's happening? Have a story. Yeah, that's what Kidder laughs. So does Kidder! Maybe go puppy came into the 2nd season, so she was ready to mate. Introduced to Puppy Debbie, or she would have none of it. Them beans, them quirky beans. Heck yes. I do love some cutie beans. Sometimes tan cats are amenable to having a bean massage. Black cat, you know. Not a thing. But yes, I got in this style of one. It's got sparkles in. And this has got the wax tip. Oh, it is the removable one. Oh, sweet. You can get replacements for that. I wasn't sure, but it was so cheap that I was like, even if I can't get replacements, honestly, I'll just get another one. And then a pokey tool at the other end, which is nice. I'll keep that little, sleeve thing just to keep that nice. Lovely. That looks like there's a brand name one that looks like that. I hope that's not a rip-off. And but her stepbrother, she didn't mind at all. She's a big doll. Just like she has a video for next to it. Yeah. She's just all like, no, I have standards. There's a guy over here. Nope. 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 Rude. The guy probably was like, "Aw." I was promised Snuggles. I did get a little bit of... Whoa! Jangles! Jangles! Give me a second. Let's see if this is all of them. I think so. Az! Az with the gift sandwich to Smart Arts. Thank you, Az. Appreciate it. Your face, please. Nail foils. Even though I've got a box of these already that I haven't used, I now have more. Yay! So cute. She gets away with it, yes. Oh, yes, I love those. AliExpress, no, actually. I've taken a little bit of a dabble into that new, well, it's probably not new, but that Temu? I'm so tempted to just change its name to Toma, like the tomatoes. But yes, I did one order, because I'd sort of vaguely heard of it. A couple of the YouTubers I follow had mentioned it, and I was like, I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna, I put it in the same box as AliExpress, and I was just kind of like, well, I've already got AliExpress, I don't care. But then a couple of the YouTubers that I follow did, haul videos and stuff, and because they're, crafty YouTubers, so, yeah, I was like, oh, okay, this, might be better than I thought. And so I did an order a couple of weeks ago, and it got here so quick. And the quality of the stuff was, actually quite a bit higher than I thought it was going to be, so I was, quietly impressed. And so I was like, you know what, there was a few other things that I was, thinking of getting, but I didn't. We'll give it a go. So yes, this is order number 2. And free delivery, yes. Free express delivery. It gets here so quick. The one thing that's pissing me off though, and I don't know whether anybody else has experienced this either, is that they're not putting my email address or my phone number on the shipping label. So Australia Post isn't giving me any notifications. I have to manually check the tracking and be like, oh, it's awaiting collection. Okay, I'll go get it now. Because I'm not getting notified. Which is a bit frustrating. So yeah. Emu with a T. T-mu. I mean, that does work. What kind of tiny Stanley knife like to craft knives that it's like a pen and ooh, because I got one of the weeding pen, so like weeding tool pen things. This is great. I've been really happy with it so far. I've actually used it a couple of times just to like with a die, just to like punch out all the other bits and then like, yeah, I'm actually really liking it because normally I would just use like that one. And that's fine. I'd still probably use this for like adhesive vinyl and stuff because it's a bit bigger and heavy and stuff, but this has got a super fine point on it, like needle point. It's really handy. I wasn't sure how I was going to go, like part of the reason why I like this one is because it's angled. So rather than coming straight out from the handle, it does actually curve, and so that's actually kind of nice, but once you adjust to having to basically hold it like that, totally fine. I quite like, and it's like $2. I need to, see, I need to have a way to be able to link to all of these things. And I have before, like, it's been on the brain for a while to have, like, I don't know if I'd fully do a blog, or whether I'd just have some, like, little thing somewhere where I could just link to stuff, but I also know that, like, some things, like, some sellers have, like, permanent supply of stuff, but then other sellers, like, it's like hot deals or flash deals and there's like limited supply, and so there's not really much point to linking to it, so I don't know. I shall have to think upon it more. I did buy mats. I did buy cricket mats in the last order, and they did, in the packaging, they did get sent folded over, which did kind of suck, but then once I took them out of the plastic and I like peeled off the protector sheet and laid it out flat and then put the protector sheet back on, they're fine now. I think it was the tension of the protector sheet that was holding them like still bent around, because it was I got the long ones, the 12 by 24s, but that was fine. So yes, I can't even remember what all I got in the first order. I'd have to go look it up. I did buy a heat press mat, because bugger paying like $40 I think for the cricket one. I don't have a heat press, but occasionally I need to iron, and I do have an ironing board, but it's like behind. There's like an entertainment unit that came with the rental, and there's like a gap down the side of it, and it's back there, and it's just a giant pain in the ass to try and get that out of there. Plus I've got no room in my kitchen for a ironing board, so I did get one of those, and that's, I think it was about $12. So not bad. And acrylic blanks. They sell acrylic blanks. They sell both, they've got both the like packets of just acrylics blanks, and then they've got the ones where it's the kit where you get the rings and the tassels and all of that as well. Stamps, stamps, dies, stamps, stamps, dies, 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 stamps, stamps. Oh yeah, I got another mold! I got 2 molds. I got one with a cat head. Because of course I did! Stamps. Hot foil plate, actually. Stamps. Stamps. A not crafty thing. Go to the side. Once I get it out of the fucking plastic. So I have, it's in the other room where my computer is. I was once gifted a back scratcher. Because that's a really handy thing. Because I, for the longest time I was using a fork that had the tines bent over. And so I got gifted a back scratcher. And it's so good. It's purple. It's a little hand shape. And it's purple. And it's got an extendy stick. And it's like, it's so good. But then there's been other times where it's like I would need a back scratcher, but it's like I'm not at the computer, and so it's like, oh, I'd have to go all the way over there to, and like I said, they were on the cheap section, and so now I've got one that's a skull, a skeleton hand. So now I've got two, but this one's creepier. But it also comes on an extendy stick. Not as good as the other one. Live test. There we go. Not as good as the other one. But it'll do. I just really needed a second one. I have pen sized, yeah. Great for tiny fussy cuts. Oh, that was something else I got in the first order. Spring loaded scissors. Because supposedly these are better for fussy cutting, I don't know. I'm not convinced, but it hasn't come up yet, so I haven't tested. I mean, I have a folding wooden TV demonstrating the kind you have in front of an armchair. Oh, yes! With wadding, then with fabric, and use it in the craft room, and then fold it up, put it away. Oh, that's handy! If you ever have the opportunity, like, you don't have to, because obviously there's, you know, it's working for you anyway. If you can get hold of a piece of, it's called Insulbrite. If you can get hold of a little piece of that and put that, like, in between the wadding and whatever you're using as the cover, so the fabric, it makes ironing so much easier. What a cool haul. I have a great range of stencils too. Yes! Oh, I actually did a, it wasn't really a haul as such, but there's an AliExpress seller that does, oh, that's cool. I'll keep that tab there for later. It wasn't a haul as such, but just there's an AliExpress seller that does, like mystery bags. They do mystery bags of stencils, mystery bags of stamps, mystery bags of dies that are words, and then a mystery bag of dies that aren't words. And it's such good value. It's such good value. The die, I think the stencils work out at like 50 cents, not even that. I think the dies work out at about $1 each, depending on what size of them you get. Yeah, if you're looking for cheap stencils, that's a good one. That's the minute. Yeah. Hey Ellie! How doings? Ooh, really is. Can I look that up? Hang on a second. I forget what's logged in on this computer and what's not. No, wait, it's friggin', here we go. Wonder if Google will give it to me or not. I'm pretty sure that's the store. We've detected unusual traffic from your network. Do you not like that I have an AliExpress and a Temu tab open at the same time? Something went wrong. Please refresh and try again. Oh, fucking hell. What? Hey computer, stop being spaz, will you? Please? Thank you. Wait, am I still logged in on this one? Probably not. Okay, that's the shop. No, you haven't detected unusual traffic from my network. Fuck off. Stop being spaz. Under there, maybe? No. They better still be offering them, I tell you what. Probably, honestly, would have been quicker if I'd gone to the other room and just looked up. Oh, wait. Ah, there it is. Hang on. Stamps. I want all those stamps? Oh no, that's the dies. Okay, cool. That one, and where's the stencils? Stencils! There we go, okay. Wait. Ah! Noises! Hang on. I'm totally enabling people buying cheap shit. Just hang on. Ah, it's us! Oh my goodness, it's us. Wait. Oh, that link is horrific. Holy bejeebies. Can I take off, like, all of that? Will that link work? Paste and go. Ready, please? Oh, it fucking worked! Okay, cool. Okay, so we got... This one is the... I don't even know what I'm up to at this point. I think that's the dies. And it has put me on AliExpress US, but it's not... That's not... You can get them here, that's fine. That's that one. I just want to get the part of the link that doesn't make my eyes bleed. That's that one. So that's the dies and the stamps, and then that one's the other dies. Hang on. Over there. Copy. And paste. That one. And then the, oops, stencils. Yes, oopsies. Nope. There. And then that is the stencils. Cool beans. Alright. Hi chat. Sorry. There were noises. Hang on. Right. Hey Bookakers! How you doing? I'm okay, getting ready for sleeps. I did! Was there any notification I did not get? Isn't it another couple of days still? Until the next phase of... Or do you mean just confirmation that you got into the initial bit? Hey Helly, hey again. How's everything, everyone? I'm in phone. Dang it, phone! How could you? I is not bad. Showing off some stuff that I got. Go to heli and getting comfy. Saving the aircraft and get lost down the rabbit hole. Yes, yes, yes. I was gaming with the gift subjects, a little game of heli and book and kitties. Thanks, guys. I think he's I think it's 12 of my that's it. Ooh, shiny. I got a flex nib on that pin I posted. Pin was only like $20, so if you swing the nib, push too hard, and the times for it to go. That's yes. Carefully. You don't want to over push. That would be bad. Wait, is that? Oh, there we go. Also, does anybody here use Opera as a browser? Because if you haven't updated to the last update yet, don't. You might have automatic updates on, and then that's the thing. But yes, the whole pen nib included. Oh, it included the oh. Cool. Now I have 2 packets of something. I don't remember what this was. Oh, it's the printable vinyl. I should read the labels. Printable vinyl for inkjet and laser printers in matte. And printable vinyl adhesive, and that one would be the glossy, I think. Is it glossy? Let's have a look. I'm gonna say yes, although it's not a super glossy. Use Chrome for personal and Edge for ew. Edge is a fantastic browser for going and downloading any other browser. Text normal and text name so I can just spice pen nibs and swap them, I think. Oh, hey! Oh, cookie, what? Also, latest update, I don't have any version of that browser, by the way. It's got a bug in it where, because when I redid the computer last week, so I like downloaded all the browsers, and I noticed I was having trouble with, so you know how on the tab you've got the little audio icon, and if the tab is making sound, you can click that and it'll mute it. I was having trouble with that the mute button was there, but it didn't look like it was working. And I'm like, that's odd. And so I ended up Googling the problem, and I ended up on, I think it was possibly the Opera forums, or Reddit, or something, I can't remember. Anyway, it turns out, like, there was a couple of people kind of bouncing back and forth, and going, well, if I do this, it's fine, if I do that, it's not, blah, blah, blah. And basically, between all these people discussing it, they worked out that if you have multiple tabs open, if you're someone who has multiple tabs open, if you click, so if you've got your tabs, if you click the mute button on a tab, it will mute the tab X number of tabs before, like to the left, where X is the number of pinned tabs that you have. So if you have 1 pin tabbed, it'll mute the one to the left. If you have 2 pin tabs, which is what I do, it'll mute it 2 tabs to the left. So I was having this weird, like, I'd try and mute a thing and it wouldn't do anything, so I'd have to right click and click on mute, and that was annoying. And then I'd come back to another tab and find it was muted, but I hadn't made the connection that, like, it was that many tabs added to. Oh. So yeah, that's a bug that needs fixing. There's probably people that have the browser and like don't care because they don't use that feature, but I use it a lot and it's driving me nuts. Maybe send you a linky for temp chain. Oh, I saw that. Yes, I did. I saw that. a certain mutual blue fairy that we know was chatting to me about because it was very exciting. You can put it on like mugs and stuff and it'll change. And there's also, you can also get now, there's also UV changing vinyl. So it'll just change if you go out in the sun or whatever. Which, you know, would require me to go out in the sun, which is kind of meh, but... not get the job interview. Oh, but! Apparently nobody did. What? All too overqualified and they figured we would get bored and leave within a decade. If they're anticipating people leaving within a decade being a problem... What the fuck? We can see how well it works. Yeah, it looks cool. The problem is the bottom. The problem is you want people that can learn your stuff quickly and hit the ground running and yet have no ambition. Yes. I fucking hate the phrase hit the ground running. Whenever I see that in a job listing or whatever, I consider that a red flag. Quite honestly. Because it's basically code for, we want you to learn all of our shit on the first day without any training and then be able to, like, do everything we need you to do within, like, 3 days. Short-term Alexander, yes, I thought would leave that's high expectation, assuming people stay for every decade when applying for the job. Yeah! Even if you're, like, the perfect level of qualified, chances are you're not still going to be there in 10 years. If you have no pin tabs, it'll work properly. Apparently, yes. The second, wait. The second US person has been there for 30... Oh my god! How long has their newest person been there for? Give us some to my mum for its birthday day. I haven't seen any product for her with it. Oh, yes. Yep. Sorry. If you're looking to replace her there for 3 years, I like that's pretty good for customer service. It's a customer service role? It's a customer service... Not... like, been there, done that. But, like, if anything, like, I could understand if it's some, like, high-end thing, but it's a customer service role? And they're expecting 10 years out of you? Fuck off! No! No, just no. Like, I could understand if it was some, like, niche thing that you had to learn something specialized or whatever, or something like that, but expecting more than 10 years out of someone for customer service? Fucking no. It's mostly business to business. I mean, even still. I don't want to pay some for 5 years. I mean, so, like, I've had two, like, as an adult, I've had two, like, my last 2 jobs, basically, were both retail customer service thing. I spent 3.5 years at the first one, and 4.5 years at the second one. And that was fine and all of that, but nobody hired me with the expectation that I would be there for 10 years. That's not a thing. Do you have people that can, like, get into these kinds of jobs and end up at the job for 10 years? Absolutely. Yes. That is a thing that happens. There are people that I worked with at, not my last job, but the one before, that are still there at the same branch, in the same department, doing the same thing. Totally fine. Good for them. That's not the thing. It's the fact that the expectations of the employer is that you're still going to be there in 10 years. Fuck no. Not happening. Oh, there's the other couple of little bits of jewelry I got. More foil. So I grabbed a couple of random, like, necklace chains just because they're a thing that I use and go through and stuff. That's those. What's this one? Oh, that's the little keychain thingy. Yes. I also got this one. I thought this one was cool because it's all multicolored and stuff, and then I actually read the description of it, and they're like, it's a fidget ring. And I'm like, excuse me? It's got like two separate, like, you've got the ring part that actually goes on your finger, and then this bit spins. Oh, that's a bit snug. Actually no, that's not too bad. I can fidget! It's multicolored and I can fidget. Yes! It spins! I'm so easily amused. Now that bag is empty, so that's good. So that's the thing I can have now. Jason Blythe is wearing if they're doing it right. Yep. Getting the Earth's rage applying. Do it! No place of employment. Job. If it was niche, then I sort of see that, but a general role such as a bit suspect long term out of somewhat. Yeah. Third kind of job first was customer service and sales rep, and cash rep for 2 years. Now I am where I am. Fair enough. Told the recruiter they should go and approach a cashier if that's what they were looking for. Yes. Surely most of the people are going to be overqualified if that's the case. Thank you, I'm now lost in the heavy rabbit hole and I want all the stuffs. Did you grab those links off the AliExpress? For the mystery bags? Scroll up in chat if you missed them. She laughed. I was gonna be, yeah, well, yeah. It's basically one ring inside of another ring, so... Because I can feel the... Like, there's no, there's nothing in there smoothing it out. Maybe say clicking the next one. You deserve the rabbit hole. It's nice to have a rabbit hole, because one rabbit hole is already one rabbit hole too many. 2 rabbit holes? Oh no. Oh no. Off to sleep later, old. Bye, Helly! Have good sleep, says. Thank you for coming and hanging about. What just happened? Didn't I just have something that fell on the floor? No, that's gone. That's the... wait a minute. Oh yeah. That's that. That's the hot foil one. Actually, is that... oh, that one was also hot foil. They're hot foils. Didn't I just have... oh, maybe not. So yes, 3 rings. It's a couple of necklace chains. Spare things. It's hot foil plates, 2 different hot foil plates for funsies. And then that's also a hot foil plate. Wood grain. Thingamabob. Very cool. And then these ones... wait, no. Is it these ones? Yeah, they go with that. Yeah, that's a hot foil set. Maybe they weren't. Were they? Maybe? I don't know. I think these are intended to go with those. That's them, but I've also got... where are those stamped? Here. I have stamps. The little, like, flag stamps. I thought that was kind of cool. Wasn't there another thing to go with that? Oh, maybe not. No. That might be. I don't think there was a die set that came with that. So I go with that one. That's by itself. Oh, there was another. It's right there. There was another ring. Go for next week. Put in for a different job. This weekend, I can ditch the stupid set. Yay! Excellent. So I'm gonna go to Daiso. I don't know what that is. I hope it's good. I think this one's got marketed as a mood ring, but I think it's just, you know, it's heat activated. Let's see if I can... This is why I should not be allowed on these kinds of websites at like midnight when there's a section that's like under $1. There we go. I think it's a heat change you want. Yeah, there we go. Warms. Changes to different shades of blue. Very nice. I should have gotten that in the next size down because then I could have worn it on that finger. That's a bit loose. But generally I'll only wear rings on the ring finger. Actually no, I have other rings. Sometimes I've got a set of 3. And when I wear that set of 3 I wear one there, and one there. So that's a thing. But yes, generally I'll buy to fit this finger, and that's... Thankfully I'm for that finger I'm a size 7, which is like the most common size, I think, for like ladies' rings or whatever, so it is cool. I'm not like huge on jewellery, but I don't mind a little bit of cheap crap every now and then, so you can just go in there for the minute. Cool, so that's those. Stamps and things. Put that in the bin. So the cats don't eat it. Would that ring beads RGB in the summer heat? I think it'd just go to red and then never change back again. It's a Japanese, but it really is. I'm not looking at it again anytime soon. So touchy. Stamps. And stamps. And wait, is that the same? That is the same. Wait a minute. Wait, and that one's the same as... Wait, what? Okay. I shall have to check the order. What? Why was I sent 2 of each of those? That's... odd. Wouldn't have done that intentionally, but... I mean, I guess that could work out. For alphabets, it's not bad. If you're doing, like, happy birthday or whatever, you can do it all in one go. Looking like a good store. Look. So, yeah, book. Book, there we go. Words are hard. It's fine. English is barely a language, but yes. English is the language that took all the other languages down a back alley and beat them up and stole their grammar. Get any lunchbox? Yes! Get rid of the letter part. It's still working out. Yeah, the putting the letters together and making sense. Tricky. But yes, I have flowers. That's pretty. I've got fireworks. That's fun. Kind of thought just like birthday or something. Just bright and colourful. Butterflies. Oops. Butterflies, because I'm a sucker for butterflies. Pretties. More words. Actually, that might be the one that goes with that one. I mean, they probably all go together. I mean, that's just generic banner dyes. They can go with anything, really. That's those. Circles. For some reason, I thought the bubbles were cute, so I was like, that looks good. Geometric doodad lines, stripies, shiny, fun. It's little like border strips, which I thought they were going to be. They're only 4.5 inches. Not even. I was really hoping they were 5, but oh well. sort of border strips, I guess. And then all over kind of swirly flower thing. And it's a big splatter burst stuff. I do words good. I'm very descriptive, and by descriptive I mean can't even think of a word to describe descriptive that isn't descriptive. Point proven. Oh dear. But anyways, so that was oh yeah, and wax pencils. Because like I said, I have this one that I got from Scrabble.com, which is fine. And then I did get that one with the nib, and that's wax. I was gonna get a purple one. I was really tempted to get a purple one because you can get all different colors of the tips, and I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind a purple one. But I have seen, it's one of the YouTubers I follow, Laura Basson. Oh, she's fun. But she had one of like the it's like the brand name ones. I think the original creator of this was Studio Cartier. Similar sort of premise, you know, the clear tube with the crystals in and a pointy bit and a waxy bit. And there's all different colours, and she had a black one. And she kept finding that she would just like, she'd be picking up a thing, you know, because you use this to like pick up gems and stuff. And so she'd like grab the thing and then do that. And, you know, as she was working on it, she'd just accidentally rub it on the card. And because the wax was black, it would actually like leave marks on the card. And that's not ideal. So as much as I would have liked to have gotten the purple one, I was like, oh, I don't want to end up with like purple splotchy bits on the card. So I did that. And then yeah, I saw these, and I think this was about $1 for a pack of 3, and I was like, it's one of the other crafting YouTubers I follow, Natasha Foot, she uses these. And they're so cheap. And they're meant to do functionally the same thing. But at least with these you don't have to worry about like replacing tips or whatever, you can just sharpen it a little and you're good. Oops. I was worried that was too far. Plus I probably shouldn't take that all the way to a point. That's the one time having a little flat bit on the end of the pencil is probably not a bad thing. But yes, that's meant to do much the same. So yes. All of the stuff and things, huzzah! Barely language, English, there's plenty of languages! Yes, it's just not a language of its own. That's the problem. Grammar and vocabulary, yes. And the history, they'll have some nice sheet notebooks and random other things. Ooh. Space travel. Warp speed! Yes. It's never a quick plaid. Japanese calligraphy, yes. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nearby there is proper Japanese book. Ooh, English stuff, really nice notebooks and some other writing supply. Ooh. Often really destroying all the characters when learning it. Didn't quite learn kanji enough. There's a food folder there for ooh, snacks! Yes to the snacks! Actually, while these are here, kind of tempted to just have a play with those jelly beans, because these are the foils that you usually use on nails, and so if we use them with adhesive we should be able to put them down just like on the card. So that could maybe be a thing. Do I have any black card bases? Because I think they would show up best on black. I do. I have 3 of them, just to be really annoying. Thanks, past me. I mean, that's fine. We can... Science. I do have 4! Hey! Okay, I'm not quite as annoyed with past me as I thought I was. I do have 4. Past me is like, what? I fixed it, it's fine. So I need double-sided tape. And I also have some wider double-sided tape. Grab that. Actually, we'll grab both of those because that other one's about to run out. We'll do that, and we'll do that. And then I do also have some random strips of these bits from when I was using that the other day. And then as well as, I could also, I do have double-sided sheets. Oh, stretch, that's a good idea. Big stretch. But yes, I do have sheets of like double-sided adhesive, so if I wanted to make any shapes or anything other than just strips, I can do that. Hydrates! I have now run out of hydrates. I shall have to acquire more hydrates. That's right, what's the time? 20 past 2, that's not too bad. I'm a little bit like, should I have a quick break? It feels too early to have a quick break, but I'm still kind of thirsty. I could actually use some more beverage. Yeah, probably should. Yes, I should do that. It's my frickin' stream. I can have breaks whenever I want. Why am I so, like, I don't know. My brain does this to me. It's like, no, it's too soon for a break. Says who? Fucking what? Anyway, so I'm just gonna have a quick break. I'll do an extra big standy up stretch and get more beverage and all of that stuff. Show returns! Okay, all goods, hopefully. We'll see. What did I miss? Whoops. No, computer, no. Watching me for Thursday night, the show, and they have a pink up there. Ooh! Shiny. You watch the to get the others to show up, and then I need to pick out one a bit. Sweet. That sounds cool. Also, I watched that video that you shared of the final count of the unpainted minis. Oh no. I so worry that's where I'd end up. Because I would. I totally would. I don't know what's all up in these. I'm just going to pick one. Let's go for that one. That looks like it's got shinies in it. I mean, they all have shinies in it, but this one, I don't know. This one looks pretty. Ooh. Sparklies. Different. Oh, that one's clear. Oh, there's more clear ones. Wait a minute. That one's just like plain clear, sort of. And then some just like some regular colors, and some like champagnes and stuff. Fancy gold. Ooh, fancy golds. Blue ones. More silvers. Let's go ahead and hang on. I basically want to separate out the gold and silver ones, and then the rest of them just can go in a pile, really. I'll probably end up like, I might actually go take through, because I have a box. In the other room I have a box of nail foils. So I don't quite know why I felt the need to go and buy these ones when I already own some, but it's fine. Shh, don't tell anyone, it's fine. There we go. By colour. That's better. Gold and silver and other. Because I kind of feel like the... I mean, in theory all of the colours will work, but I kind of feel like the gold might be the thing. Or it might be spazzy, I don't know. And this is why we test these things, to find them out. Should I just go through and open all the... I'm kind of tempted. Just to see what else we've got. I think I might have to I think clear net might need its own category. Definitely a blue set. This one. Blue and sparkly blue and different sparkly blue and clear again. Silver. Maybe I should do a blue one. Blue. Silver, gold, blue. Gold. I think I should do a blue one. Although I feel like if I did a blue one I should do it on a white background rather than a black background, because I think that would look better. That's my theory. Oh wait, I had blue ones in here too. Wait a minute. Blue and blue. And I realised that the colours that I have that aren't gold and silver and blue is not very many, so that's good. Let's put that over there. I might keep those little sleeves, the little plastic sleeves that they came in, and just put... Oops. So sort them by colour, we can do it like that. That's the thing. I have to go through and sort all of them. But I should probably get the box out of the other the other room before I do that. Anyway, it's fine. So I'm gonna put the black to the side for a minute. So I do feel like these blue ones would show up quite nicely on a white card base. What's happening with these ones? Why are you at the front? Oh, they're the other cardstock, that's why. I do actually have some blue card bases, but they are that shade of blue rather than a royal shade of blue, so it's kind of like... Then again, that would mean that the royal blue ones would actually show up. We'll start with the white one. Blue is definitely the way to go. Not biased at all. No, no. Why on earth would you be biased? I don't. Biased? What? No. Couldn't tell. And so then basically all I want to do is just come in with some tape. And then I also have a wider strip of tape. And just do some strips onto there. And then we'll put the foil down onto that, and hopefully we'll get some nice shiny stripes, in theory. And I'm going to angle them, because I pretty much always angle them, so that if it doesn't look straight, it's intentional rather than a derp. We'll go about there. I might actually... Actually, no, I'll do it as I go. I was going to do it at the end, but... I don't want all these bits getting stuck where I don't want them, so... That should be fine. And I've got little slivers all over my scissors, good job me. And then we'll go for the wider one. And I might even have, actually I'll have to get my... I've got a box of double-sided tapes. I might even, well, I definitely have some other widths. I know I got some from AliExpress way back when. I wonder if I should have done this on a scrap piece first before going and putting it on a card base. Oh well, too late now. Where is my box of tapes? Oh, of course it's the one on the bottom. Of course! That one can be the new one that goes on the bottom, because I'm probably not going to use them as much anymore. Okay. Box of tapes. Well, box of adhesives. That's a skinny one. That's the same as I've already got. That's the same as I've already got. Ooh, extra skinny. Yes. And then I do have these ones, which are my AliExpress ones. I've got a couple of different thicknesses as well, so we'll do that. For varieties. Here we go, just supposed to sort of say, ooh! I didn't know there was another game coming. As was driving yesterday and happened to drive past a not AB Games, the other one. Anyway, and they had like a hand-drawn written sign out the front that somebody had like drawn it out with like the font and everything. It was really cool. And I was like, stopped at the lights, and I just happened to look over, and out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, Zelda? Wait, what? And I couldn't read the sign because it was like the text was kind of small and far away. And yes, I should probably go get my glasses checked. It's fine. But yes, I didn't know there was going to be another one, so that's exciting. GameStop, the EB. No, the I literally saw the sign. Fucking hell. Come on, brain, please. JB Hi-Fi. There we go. That took me way too long. Fucking hell. Also, hi Jade. How you not know? Because I live under a rock. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. It's partly for spoons. Like I don't be bothered keeping up with these things, but also there's slightly an element of like my family grew up poor, and like parents tried to shield me from it, but you know these things. And then most of my adult life has been hard, and so I've just kind of trained myself to like, if I'm not aware of these things, then I don't know that I'm missing out on these things, if that makes sense. I don't keep up with things that are coming out. Anyway, JB Hi-Fi, that was it, yeah. Not sure the building aspect. There's a building aspect? Jade, Sleepy, no Hi-Fi. Do you have a Switch? I do have a Switch. I don't remember the last time I charged it, but I have one. Just get shoved in your face? Yeah. Probably if I played on my Switch regularly, I imagine there would have been like splash screens and stuff for it, but yeah, it's been a bit. I once again need to plug it in and charge it and to, like have it ready to go and stuff. How much comes on these rolls? Because I've got these ones that are the Lena Craft ones, and I think they're 50 meters. Yeah, they're 50 meters. What's on these ones? 81 foot. Maths. 27? That maths isn't going to be quite right because it's not a direct. I'm kind of eyeballing it, but yeah, about that. I'll eventually get it, but also trying to use the expansion pass to get things. I did get Pokemon Violet. I know obviously a different franchise, but just like related. I did end up buying Pokemon Violet. I hadn't bought a new Pokemon game in about 10 years, I want to guess. I'd have to go look up when the last one was released. I think the last one I got was Pokemon White for the DS. Yeah, I decided to get Pokemon Violet, and I also got it from JB Hi-Fi, and if you pre-ordered it, you were meant to get a bonus little like booklet thing. And I did pre-order it. I pre-ordered it like the day before, but it still counted, so whatever. And so I went in, picked it up, and I was like, oh, you know, where's this bonus book thing? And they're like, oh, they haven't come in yet. It's you know, they didn't come in with the games themselves. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, what's the deal, kind of thing. And they're like, well, there's too many for us to ring everybody when they come in, so you'll just have to keep coming in and checking back to see when it gets here. And I'm thinking, fucking what? Like, you managed to email me to let me know that the game was there. Surely you can email me to let me know that the book thing is there. I was like, oh, whatever. So I went back every Friday for 6 weeks. And they kept saying, no, it's not here yet, no, it's not here yet. And I was eventually like, well, can someone call me when they come in? And it's like, no, we're not calling anybody because there's too many to... So I never ended up getting that bonus booklet thing. Was a little bit salty about it. And then I didn't even like end up playing the Pokemon all that much, which is also kind of sad. Like, why did I go to all that effort, you know? Anyway, I think I might go with this one actually. 1/4 inch approximately, according to the packet. Literally, 1/4 inch approximately. I played Cat Quest on Steam, and I played the Studio on Switch, and I started to get them on Switch instead of Steam. Fair enough. I've played the first two on Steam. Because I'm not entirely sure I actually had a Switch at the time that I played those. There's meant to be a third one. Is the third one out yet? I don't know that these are perfectly straight, but I'm trying to. If you have the Nintendo Online membership for like $20 a year, you can get access to much other games and online play. Oh, I did. You know, I sort of had access to that for a little bit. I don't think I do currently, but if that's all it is, honestly, I probably would spring for that. That's very reasonable. If it was $20 a month, I'd be like, yeah, maybe not, but $20 a year? Yeah. Actually, we'll bring in that really skinny one. Why not? Why not? Probably not gonna end up using these really super skinny ones for like attaching things or whatever, so I might as well use it for pretties. Thinking about getting Violet too? Yeah. I was enjoying it, like I can't, I don't know, I can't really explain why I stopped playing it. I should yet again charge up my Switch and actually have a look at stuff. Because I originally bought it for Animal Crossing, and when it came out, I played it. But it was sort of the case, like, so you know how with Animal Crossing it's all like seasonal and you have to, like it's tied to real life for time, so you have to wait until the seasons kick around or whatever. And this was before you could do the thing with, like, you could go to other people's ones in the opposite hemisphere, but you had to like be friends with one. This was before they had like the like bot islands, I guess you'd say. And so it's just kind of like, well, I've done everything that's available this season. That's it. And so I kind of put that to the side for a while. I did end up booting up again and like starting a new island and stuff, and I didn't really get into it that time around. I got sold for Wolf Fighting Sword. I haven't played a Pokemon since Emerald. Oh gosh. I have. Oh wait, do I? Actually, no, I might not. Actually, no, I think I've got. What's the one for Game Boy Advance? Is that Leaf Green? I've got that here somewhere. Which game batches where it is 2 for 100. You can event to their flagship game when it's 50 instantly or 60 state. Yeah. I just consider that too much for a game. And like, don't get me wrong, like I want, you know, all the people that put in the effort to make the games to get paid and all that kind of stuff, but like, I can't justify buying, you know, spending 50, 60, 70 bucks on a single game. More batches by my basically save, yeah. It does sound like it's reasonable value. I actually, this morning, I had to go around to the big shops. I needed to go to Coles for some stuff. And there was a shop that I could have gotten away with not going, but I was kind of like, oh, I need to just get it out of the way, get it over with, like, call it done. But that shop's right at the other end of the shopping centre. And I'm like, I don't really want to walk down there for that. But somebody on Geek Stream the other day mentioned that you can get rain ponchos, like cheap. It's a cheap rain poncho from Reject Shop, and they're like $4 for a pack of 2. And I was like, I really wouldn't mind just having one of those in the car as like a backup thing. And because I've got sports ball tonight, so it's kind of like that was on the brain as well. And so I was kind of like, you know, I want to go down there and buy it, but also, like, you know, I don't really want to walk all the way down to the opposite end of the shopping centre. And I was like, there's an EB Games, so like across from there, like next to there. And I was like, I'll go down there, I'll get the thing, and then I'll have a look at EB Games afterwards. And I got down there, and the EB Games wasn't there anymore, and I'm like, no! All those years of them having closing down sales. And now they have actually closed down. And then I googled it and they've moved. So I was like, okay then. But yes, if I had of, because I really prefer to buy used games. Other games on this the little games, Pokemon Sword and Ring Fit Adventures. Ah. 960 hours in Zelda Breath of the Wild. That game has been both the prize console plus the game. Oh shit, yeah. 775. Oh damn. I think it matters how so much time and replayability. Yeah, replayability. Yes. That's the key one. I feel like. Because if you're paying, you know, like in Australian dollars, it's like brand new AAA titles. So like, I think they're about 100, 110, something like that. It's pricey. And if you're only getting one playthrough out of that, like, if it's a sufficient number of hours in that one playthrough, fair enough. But if you're only getting one playthrough and it's like 8 hours, it's like, that's a bad deal. But if you can replay and it's got variety in it, that it's not just the same shit again, then shit, yeah, that can be worth it. I don't care about them. Exactly. If it's not your thing, that's not your thing, and you know that. See, I freaking love, like when I was a kid, I freaking loved Pokemon. Like I'd have to check which ones I've still got because I had a whole bunch of my stuff got stolen by the idiot when he left. But I did manage to like rebuy a couple of things. But I don't remember what I've got now versus what I had then, but I certainly had red, blue, and yellow. When I was a kid, I saved up my pocket money for fucking months to get Pokemon Yellow. Because I also had like the like Pikachu Tamagotchi thing, the actual like little device thing. So I was very excited by the prospect of being followed around by Pikachu in the game. And then I think I had all of the second generation as well, Gold, Silver, Crystal. And then I think the next versions came out on Game Boy Advance, and I didn't have a Game Boy Advance as a kid, so I didn't have those ones. I think the next ones I ended up with were Diamond and Pearl for DS. And then I think I think the timing was such that I think I got Pokemon White and the Idiot got Pokemon Black, and then I think I ended up with both of them. So I think I have both of those. But yes, have been into it for quite a long time. Not even ready, but just enjoyability. Yeah. Some people love Hades and others won't like the game play or the art style or whatever. Yeah. And there's really nothing wrong with a thing not being your thing. Like, if you know that you're not going to enjoy a thing, like no point trying to force yourself to get into it. Like, you just, what's the point in that? So I think I'm gonna do. I kind of like this darker blue one. I want to make that one the big chunky one there. Actually no. Oh, actually no. Just in case the big chunky one doesn't work out, we'll do that one as the big chunky one. We'll do that one as the row above it. Gotta plan these things. Can't be spontaneous. Actually, I could chuck a silver in there, couldn't I? Make that one top one. Actually, no, we'll make that one the top one. I could just do two colours. It doesn't have to all be separates. Oh, variety's fun. We'll go with it. Make that one the top one. Okay. Decisions. Wasn't able to get Advance Ready, so I'm gonna get those Pokemon games at the time. Yeah. I've got a Game Boy Advance now, but I didn't get that until I was mid-20s. One of my co-workers at my last job had 3 daughters that were just slightly younger than me. And they had one of them had one with a bunch of games. And she actually brought it into work, and she was like, "What do you reckon all of this is like worth?" And I'm like, "Oh, I've got no idea, really. Like, some people really value the retro stuff, and some people don't, and I don't know whether any of these titles are worth anything. Like, because it's just a mixed bunch of games, a couple of Pokemon, a couple of other things." And I was like, "You know what? I'll give you like $100 for it." And she's like, "Cool." So I just bought it off of her. And she said to me afterwards, she's like, "Oh, so what are you going to sell it for?" And I'm like, no, I've bought it for me. I've still got it. Switch to the first, and so far early game, that's fucking cool. If you're enjoying it, fuck yeah, why not? It's kind of weird for me knowing that. I keep saying I'm getting old. And chat's all like, "Old quirky." Yeah, but you know, When I was a kid, I got to experience the joy of rewinding a VCR. Um, and now my nephew, who's like nearly 3, like he already knows his way around a phone and an iPad and all this kind of stuff, and it's like, what? No, get off my lawn. So your first phone should be a Nokia 3310. How dare you? 33, 32, 3210. I can't remember now. Technology, man. I can't. And really what you want to do is yank these off quick, but I also don't want to make sure that I don't take the tape with it. I believe you are, yes. Not that I like notice or particularly care very much, because most of the time it doesn't come up, but yeah. I believe that's the case. I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. That's what I should have done in the first place. Can I save that little endy bit? Just don't want there to be any exposed adhesive still. That's better. That lifted way too quickly on that one. Hang on. Hope I don't have a gap there now, that would be really annoying. Age is a state of mind anyway, so flexible and open to anything. Yes. If I ever stop being curious, that's the point where it's like, yep, I'm done with this mortal coil. Catch you laters. Open mind and all of that. Not too bad. Scratched up the foil a little bit though. That is the nice thing though, you can kind of go back and like fill in the gaps. Shiny! Literally, shiny! Otherwise you'll be an 80-year-old toilet in your 40s, yep. Probably 20. Pizza! Fuck yes! It's Friday, which means it's pie night. But it's gonna be pie night at the football, oh my god. Yes!
Okie dokie. Mamma mia.
Need to see have people drive. This is picky eater. It's like just like arguing with a toddler. Well, I hope you managed to get some sleep, sirs.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Ooh, that one went a little bit patchy. Can we fix it? Just fill in all those little gaps. Wouldn't be so bad if I didn't see the white through it, but I can see the white through it, so it's kind of like, eh. Okay, that did not really help. Could be that even though there's those little spots there that it's not enough adhesive for anything to actually stick to it. I mean, it's still shiny, you can still see the pattern, but I'm just, my brain's like, no, it's got spots. I wonder if I can put down a second layer of tape and go again. Probably not. I wonder if maybe I shouldn't use that wide one again, maybe that's the problem. Oops. Damn it. Peppercan. He says sometimes she is a medical issues. Anything she doesn't like, for instance, vegetables. I'm back. That's sparkly. Yes, these are nail foils. Oh my god. What? Yeah, nail foils. These ones. They're intended for like nail art things. There's like nail glue that you can get, and you put that on and put it on your nails and make it all shiny. But I'm attempting to use it just on double-sided tape. That one's also gone a little bit patchy. I mean, that fixed it a little bit, but yeah. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't go that wide? It's still shiny, it's still got like... That last one's meant to be a little bit holographic. So it doesn't come through all that... Like it does. It's still got that surface still, but it's just... Oh, I don't like that it's patchy like that. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it though. Just for science. No, not that one. Let's see what happens if I go over it again. Just to see if that works. It's interesting, great effect. It's so shiny. I don't even know how well it's coming through on the camera, but in real life it looks great. Except for that annoying patchiness that I can't seem to fix. Because I don't know whether it's just the fact that they're cheap nail foils, or whether it's the tape, or whether it's my technique, or I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've done this kind of thing before and I had the same problem, so it could just be me. I mean, similar principle. Yes. Because if you try and remove it slowly, it tends to, the foil tends to, like, not want to stick down, but if you just kind of go for it, like, the backing releases a whole lot easier. You shouldn't use that part It's got like the janky bit in, but if I use the other half, it's not long enough. I don't know whether using the bone folder to burnish it like helps or not. A little bit better. Still got a couple of little patchy bits. And I can actually feel the tiniest little bit of adhesive coming through it still. Should not be using the back of my nail for that. See that? It's the last one. I think I made it worse actually, because I've taken the surface off now and it's not really shiny anymore. That's a shame because like the effect of it is pretty. Okay, I guess thanks guys, you signed up for Spelling and Help. They're a lot of fun and a bunch of people show up from them that don't make it to clubs. So the only time we'll see people for the year, yep. Dusky pink. A bottle of Star Ruby. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Can't decide whether or not I like this one. I shall put it to the side and think upon it. In the meantime, we'll make another one. I was gonna try the black one. Should I go the same colors again? I'll mix it up. I'm annoyed that I'm using like slightly over half of the thing. I could probably use the other bit to do like 2 bits, but that's fine. Let's just go with the same width on this one. Hopefully that's close enough to the same. I just kind of eyeballed it. Just wanted a little bit of a gap. Don't feel pressure to join the club. Fair enough. I seem to be playing those. Ooh, fun. I haven't played that in ages. I kind of designated it as an off-stream game. And then I somehow just find myself never having time to actually play it. Which is totally bullshit. I totally have time. I just prioritize other things. Let's do the other blues on this one. These are pretty. Let's go with... I think I'll use up this one because it's a lighter one. And actually I might just go for those 2. They're similar-ish, but different enough. Oz! No, bad Oz. I was just being nice. Thank you for the gift savages. To Mama. Appreciate your face, please. So now the numbers are in order. Yay, snacks! I think I'll just do the 2. And I'll do them alternating. These are similar-ish in colour, but like this one's lighter and more silvery, whereas the other one's a little bit deeper. I'm gonna burnish that too hard. I'm just gonna go to about there. I worry that I'm over burnishing. There we go. It's bus throw us under. Okay, that one came up pretty good. Happy with that. I think maybe on the other ones I was over burnishing. Oh, heck yeah. See, this one, not so much the other one, but this one, like, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but like, see here how like that colour's a little bit lighter, and like over there it's a little bit lighter. The foil is already releasing from the clear sheet. That's what you want really when you're burnishing it, for it to start releasing on its own. And those other ones didn't, so that might have been where I went wrong. That's better. Is this what powers for focus? That's what I said. Oh no. That's not what I was going. Oh no. What has been seen cannot be unseen. Dang it. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional. Ah, butts. But yes, now that you've said it, it is kind of that, isn't it? It's teal on black. It's totally Porter leads. Ah, butts. Totally gonna do a full set of black ones now, because the cardstock is here and I might as well. Plus that worked, so not gonna knock it. And again, just with the eyeballing. Like so. It did come up quite nice. I'm annoyed that the one on the white didn't look as good. Although I think that was more... Like, the blue on the white did look good, it's just the, like, I guess my technique. was not great, so it didn't come out as good as it could have. But I don't know how much of it is like the tapes, I don't know how much of it is the foil. Because sometimes some foils play nice and some of them don't, even if they're from like the same packet even. I guess because with the black background, if it does end up slightly sort of patchy, it's not as obvious. Whereas on the white, it's like it's painfully obvious that there's a gap. Little white, yeah. Maybe from being a lighter blue and a deep royal blue. It could be too. Like particularly, like I know those two light blues were pretty close to each other, but one of them is like, I guess it's the difference between aqua and turquoise. Like one of them is a little bit more silvery than the other one. Helps it show up a little bit better. I think if I had to use the royal blue on the black, it would have been too dark. I'm just doing all of the tape all at once and then we'll go back and do foil. Oops, get off. Hey Overlord! How doings? Ah, oops. Didn't get those perfectly straight next to each other, but that's okay, nobody's looking. You didn't see nothing, chat, you didn't see nothing. Hi Zen, who's currently not awake. That's some good sleep typing you've got going on there. How doings? Apart from, you know, not being awake. Dipping around in Project Low. Ooh! Don't get eaten. I'm not awake it was. Oh god. No! None of that, Oz dead man. They already had a death. It was about. Oh no! No! That's not how that's meant to go. No. It's supposed to not die, Overlord. It's supposed to not die. Pro tips. Pro tips with Quirky. Don't die. I'm such an expert. I should not have been sticking double-sided tape to the back of my hand. I think something on very blurry, kind of open, mostly squinty eye. This game is about this game over. You 10 eventually. Is there no way to prevent, you know, or to antidote, or you know, fix the thing? Hi, Dad does. Should I try a dark blue? I'm tempted to try a dark blue one, just while I've got them out. I'm gonna do one gold and one silver. I've got the light blue. Should I do this? I should just do the light blue. Unless, what else have I got going on? I do have red. This sleeve's got some red in. That sleeve, can't tell. Does look like I've got a couple that are green. I've got a few that are green actually. Maybe we should do a green one. Don't get hit. Don't get hit or risk being infected. Oh my goodness. Bite is 100% infect, scratches are like 30 to 40. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping that didn't come through. Restoration deep wounds are about 50%. Ah. So highly incentivized to not get bitten by zombies. Seems legit. Does seem like a reasonable course of action, yes. Let's put those to the side. Yeah, let's do the dark blue, because I'm lazy and I have them out. I'm not going to do this navy one because I think that's going to be way too dark on the black, so we'll leave that to the side. So I guess we'll do those two, because those two, like, I have enough to do a strip with. Or two strips with, I should say. I feel like I wouldn't get the spacing as we have the spacing Ricky. I just eyeballed it, honestly. I just kind of went, yeah, that looks like it's about the same. And a couple of them I didn't get it, but close enough. But you could totally measure if you didn't feel like confident or whatever. Didn't respawn a kill though. Did you have to restart? Yeah, that's Oz's strategy for zombie games. We've discovered. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not starving anymore. Cool. Feel better. Daw. Not gonna overburnish. Not gonna overburnish, just... Whoops. That's better. Didn't overburnish. Although I do notice when I look at that, there is still a lot of little flecks and stuff, but they're way less obvious on the black than they are on the white, so that's good. I've heard not to die if you don't mind. I can see the noms when I can feed the noms instead. Oh no. I have one of the Arab. Ah, yes. Ah, nope. That's what I was trying to avoid. I've ripped the paper. Oh no. It's going horribly wrong. It's going horribly wrong. Oh no. Can we... Oh, it's even like crackled and everything. Bollocks. You can glue that back down. That's not a big deal. But... it's all creased and stuff. It doesn't look very good. How do you test it? Sounds wrong the first time. Oh no. Yeah, so it's got like streaky bits. Not ideal. I don't know whether I wanna... I don't feel any adhesive on there, but just in case. Yeah, no. There's no adhesive left on there, so I might have to... I could maybe try it again? I don't really have enough foil to do that in one go, though. No, this is science. We're doing science? Then we throw it across the... No, I didn't throw it. No, I still had hold of the foil, which was still connected to the card, so it was fine. It didn't... It's fine. It's fine. Also, I'm totally meant to be using this one to use up the last of it. Well, there. And if not, close enough. Science! Exactly. We test these things to see if they're gonna work, and if not, oh well. It's one of the card making YouTubers that actually has a thing where she's like, try it, and if it doesn't work, it's only paper. And I try to take that on board. It's hard though, you know. I like to think I'm not a perfectionist, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I just, you know, I want the things that I make to look good. Actually, you know what? Let's take it from the other side this time, because the edge is all ripped up and stuff. There we go. So I'm going to have to do this one in two parts. So I'm going to do this end first. Actually, no. Am I? No, we'll go the other way. That way I can rip it off in that direction so I don't... hopefully don't rip the paper again. Why is that pulling up off of there? No, don't do that. Okay, that's... Did I save it? Mostly. There's still a couple of tiny little spots that I wish looked a little bit better, but it's not bad. Wouldn't be one that I'd like put up anywhere, but it's good science. Just really much the skill box. There's pitch back outside. Can't really do much as I spawned in a safe house in an area I have not. Oh shit! Here I am, extremely late to the party. Hi, Jackie! There's no such thing as late to the party. Is I still streaming? Yes. Is you here? Yes. Therefore, not late. Hello! How doings? See, I kind of... I don't know. I don't want to use that one now. Now that this one's kind of fucking up, I don't want to waste it. I guess I could try the navy. It's going to be very dark though. No. What do I want to... I do have more blue ones. I wouldn't want to waste the approximately 10 cents worth of foil. It's the very last piece of that pattern that exists on Earth. Buying craft supplies and using craft supplies, two separate hobbies. Very, very much. Not really a gold. I should totally do a green one. That had heaps of green in. Plus I feel like I should do like a pinky purple one now. That's a thing. Yep. Hey Vicky. Oh, you're awesome. You guys also awesomes. Hi there, Az. Hi Dale! How doings? How's everybody doing? Did I miss anybody? Probably. Hello! How all doings? Hope everybody is good. As good as they can be. I think I will stick with that one actually, because it's... Or do I want to try that one? That one's the same. That's a very similar pattern to the first one. Yeah, we'll use this one. Hey Jackie, I'm okay, this is good. Hey Dale, back to sleep, I have very much later learn all the stuffs that I need to mess with the pretty fellas. Do it! Do it! Have good sleepses! Thank you for coming and hanging about. I was thinking about this before. But, wait a minute. That's too close in colour. I need something else. That's, no, it's not the right one. Yes, I was thinking about this before. I was talking to someone and they were like, oh, is crates going to be on? And I'm like, yeah, they're going to be on in whatever amount of time it was. And they were like, yay! And I don't know, I was overcome with this like, ah, like I was just so flattered. Cause I know I've been, ooh, these ones got rainbow. These ones have got rainbow. Like I know I've been at this grades thing for a while now, but I'm still like geek is my main. And like that's just a thing that I've like done in my head. It's not anything. But just yeah, I just, you know, I appreciate that let you guys come and hang out with me while I sort of fuck around with my craft shit. Because you don't have to, but you do, and I appreciate it. So, yes. Anyway. Warm and fuzzies. Warm and fuzzies! Ah! Pretty alright. Oh, my tent and my sleeping bag. Ooh! Out nearly all the way. I'm planning to take. I have to finish it and then go back over it all to make sure it's travelable for sure. Sweet! Oh my goodness, that's heaps progress. Because do you because well, actually no. I was gonna say like roughly when are you thinking of going? Maybe don't. I mean, if you're comfortable sharing that, feel free to, but don't. Yeah, I just realised that might be a bit too personal infos, but yeah. Up to you. But yes, progress. Fucking sweet. Okay, neither of those two had any blue in. Third time lucky? This one looks like it does, actually. Let's see what it is. I can geek because I don't play games. Aww. See, that blows my mind too, really. Like, that there are some of you, and this is just observation. Like, I'm so curious about it all. Like, I'm amazed that there are people that know me from Creates and not from Geek. Like, and that's just like a mental thing for me. Like, I've put it in my head because, you know, I've done Geek longer. And so it's just like, Geek's my main and Creates is my offside. And so the fact that there are people that, like, there would be people who only know me for Creates. That's odd in my head, you know. But that's just how it's worked out with things. Because obviously they are separate channels. Not actually separate entities as much as I make that joke. It's the story that it's actually Geek and Creates as separate people, but obviously we're not. Shh, don't tell anyone. But yes, anyway. I'm gonna go with this one because it's a slightly different shade of blue and it's a slightly different pattern, and that should be good. There's also like with other streams as well. Oh heck yes! Hey everyone, Oz is a streamer. Go follow him. I should really get back to doing broadcaster salutes. I haven't done. I don't know that I've ever done one of those in Creates, but I definitely haven't done it in Geek for a very long time, and that's not good for someone who's meant to be an ambassador. Already have a sleeping bag, drinking bowls, hatchet, fairy rod, the tent and pad of course, and a few other items, but I'm still nowhere near done. It's a progress though. You're heading in the right direction. Okay, those two colours aren't really different enough, but that's right, too late now. The patterns are different though, and that's kind of fun. Maybe I should have gone with like a silver or something, but too late now. This is true, but you know, life in my life gets in the way of the fun stuff. Just makes it extra good when he does get the chance. Besides, he tends to play games that end up punching me in the feels, and if he plays those too often, I'm going to end up with no feels left, so... I never thought I would be so invested in a story about a animated piece of yarn. Try to be a bit hard during with work time balance. Yeah, exactly right. Trust this channel and this creator, so I don't mind sharing, but I'm hoping for next month or the one after. Oh snap! 3 months journey or 6 months. I can't leave within that 2 months. I'm not sure if I should go at all. I'm going to avoid winter as much. I was going to say, yeah, because... But at the same time, do you want to avoid the height of summer as well? Like, is that also... I don't know how... Like, I know you've said roughly where you're going, but I don't have context of, like, what kind of weather they get there. So... I don't know, is going in the middle of July, like, too far in the other direction? I definitely do understand wanting to avoid winter. Fuck getting snowed on. That's okay, I still like. Fair enough. I'm not as happy with that one as I was with the other one. Hang on. I'll go again. I shall drink the last of it yet again. I'm once again out of hydrates. But that's fine. I could take another early break. Big stretch. Yeah, but if I can't go this year, I'll go next year right after winter. Oh yeah. So sort of like March, April-ish, maybe? I don't know, how late's winter? Don't want you getting caught in any snow, that would suck. So my son is a streamer, hasn't much this year, but him and streamers that help all appreciate the lurk. Yes. Lurkers are amazing. Love lurkers. Every time you get me wrong, quite a fan of the active chatters. Big fan of the active chatters. It is, and this is going to come across as possibly a little bit privileged, and I absolutely do not mean it to be that way, but just in case it comes across, it's not my intention. It is a lot easier to stream when you've got people in chat. I've been very lucky. And I know people are going to be like, oh, well, you know, it's people, it's like you're quirky and they like talking to stuff. Like, okay, yeah, but at the same time, I have also been like, I've seen the stats. Commander Root tweets out stats and stuff, and he does like a quarterly thing of streamers. And there's something like the last quarter one that I saw, there was something like I think there was one. I don't remember what the number was. Like 1.4. I'd have to go look up the tweet again. But there was something like 1.4 million Twitch accounts that had streamed at least once in that quarter. So like January, February, March. And then of that, like some fuck all percentage of them were affiliates, and then some really tiny fuck all percentage of that were partners. And it fucking blows my mind that, you know, I'm lucky enough to be able to do this. And lucky enough to do it on 2 fucking channels, like, Jesus. There are literally hundreds of thousands of streamers who, you know, do the streaming thing and yeah, don't have that level of interactivity. And that does make it harder. I'm very lucky. Very lucky. But yes, so love lurkers. Lurkers are great. That's what started that off. Lurkers are awesome. But you know, if you have the time, if you have the spoons, if you're lurking somewhere and you just want to say hi, like, yeah, that's a thing too. Anyway, I don't know the stream, but in games I don't understand. No, that's fair enough. Fix the numbs. It is good. Ooh, what are you having? It's easy to stream as you chat when you have chatters. Yes. It gives you something to bounce off. It is incredibly difficult to be entertaining for potentially hours on end when you're not getting that feedback. Very, 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 very tough. Alright, put those to the side. I think I will do a green. Wait, am I doing a green one? Should I just go all in on colours? Yeah. We can do gold and silver later. Could you potentially cut out a piece of the adhesive, one of those shape paper cutters, and do this, but with shapes that made any sense next to it? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I could do that. I could possibly even do it with like dyes. Hang on, let's bring the trolley back over because that's where my dyes went, I think. Or did I have some here? Oh no, I only had the... No, that's fine. So even potentially... I don't know how it'd go though, like I don't... So I worry that it like wouldn't stick very good or whatever. But like these ones... you can do that kind of thing with, potentially. But yeah, as long as it, like you can like these are nail foils, right? They're intended to go on your nails, and there's a special kind of glue, and it's literally just called nail foil glue. And so as long as you've got something adhesive, something like tacky, it'll stick to it. I could take some of this and like to write my name out with it and let it dry a bit till it's tacky, and it would stick to that too. So as long as there's some kind of adhesion, yeah, should work. Fish into a slight pass on the back page. Yeah, go for it. Watch my son do it when I'm talking about like he can talk rubbish in underwater. Broccoli cheesy pasta baked. I mean, the cheesy pasta sounds fantastic. You can keep the broccoli though, that's all yours. I will gouge out my eyeballs with a rusty spork before I ever eat broccoli, and there is nothing that anybody can do to convince me otherwise. Sorry, not sorry. Which of these ones am I using? I think maybe... I'll go with those two actually. Same pattern but different colours. Well, different shades. They're both green, but yes. How are we going for time? 4 o'clock, sweet. Plenty of time. Game starts at 6:40, and I'm not fully sure on the train stuff, because usually they do special event trains. It's where the train will do its regular path and then it'll just go straight through onto the there's actually a train station at the stadium to stop at. But when I looked it up, it said that you had to get on the train and then swap trains at Perth and then come back again. And it's like, when I took Papa Quirky to the football last year, it said that as well, but then the train we ended up on ended up being one that did go straight through, so it's like, oh, is it going to take that extra time? I got no idea, so yes. Anyway. Now I love broccoli. That's fair enough. I don't begrudge anybody else just eating it. I just won't. Come on. Just does not want to release off of there. Get off. There we go. Ooh, that one went really patchy. That's not good. feel like that one already, I should just go ahead and try and do it again. Let's try the other one first, see what happens. Be able to live stream on there until they hit 1k. I think it is about as I go there, but it doesn't show here on Twitch to start out on. Can I see emails like that, but I understand the reason to set it like that. Fair enough. I sort of get the whole, you know, not necessarily having it available to everybody right off the bat. Like, I sort of get it. I mean, I do get that it's frustrating, obviously, but that's a pretty good. It is. It's a little bit like, I don't know how well it's coming through on the screen. It's a little bit, sort of mossy green. Got a little bit of that yellow tone in it. It's actually kind of nice. I'm gonna find noms. No idea what I want. It's something temperature appropriate to wherever you are. Shanks lets me have to remodel some of my Twitch. I haven't touched on it since I started the account. Yes. You're gonna have to update your deets and stuff. Actually, I need to do that too. now that I've got the new computer, fancies. I need to upgrade my gear panel. Oh my god, why? Why? Yeah, that one mostly went alright, it was just this bit down the side here. The edge of the adhesive came up. I saved it a little bit. I'm not happy with it though. That bit there looks terrible. Let's try again. On that top one. French toasted bacon. Yes. Victoria chili. Well then, warm foods. And then for American Jade. It's because I just turned up these are very further here. No, come back, Simon! Oh my gosh. Simon! It was failing because you weren't here. You're here now and everything's gonna work totes perfect. But hello! How doings? We need you, Sticky one. Oh no. I'm hungry and stealing. I make myself noms. I don't know if people like if I should be going to sleep, switching out. Go to sleeps! Go to the sleeps. Bye! This you know what you have for breakfast now. This is true. So 30 minutes to the update. No! You didn't turn up late. You turned up precisely when you meant to. You're here at salmon time, and that's the best time. Oh yeah, heck yes. Need the appropriate gear, that's for sure. Can I just make sure that that's properly stuck down? There we go. Here's Simon, here's Sky. All the loves in the chat place. It's awesome. Nope. Nope. Why does that one little corner on the edge there just not want to stay down? Surely I burnished it sufficiently. Arrgh. And I've ripped the card now. Fuck. Like you said, you're not late, it's Friday, I'm still streaming now. You're here, so you're not late. Exactly! Am I still streaming? Yes. Are you here now? Yes. Then you're here exactly when you're meant to be. I feel like I saved that. I'm just annoyed that little bit down there is a bit patchy still, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about it. Jangles! Oh my god, is there a Jangles? That! Manage my arm with hot here if he wants to. Yeah, don't do that! Don't do that. No arm burnings. Oz! Oz! You're being naughty. Oz with the gift sandwich to Zen! And Oz with the gift sandwich to Jackie Frost! Thank you, Oz! Appreciate your face. I jumped off a wait, what? The shelf, nearly lost my eye, still has a cat. Holy, what the fuck? Why were you jumping off of a fridge? Oh, thank you, when that happens. I mean, I would assume that once you're old enough to know better that you didn't do that anymore. Apparently when I was quite young, I keep going to say like small or little or whatever, and everybody's like, no, he's still small, shut up. I'm cuddly height, how dare. But apparently, because we had the really tall Kenwood speakers. Oh my god, what the butts? What the butts? I think that made me tick us give a few beats. Don't kill Overlord! Oh my goodness, don't kill the Overlord. That's the zombie's job. I mean, what? Nothing. Why did I put the release paper away for the buff of those? That was not very smart. The other ones I did one at a time, but that one, whoopsie days. It's fine. Yes, we had those really tall Kenwood speakers, and apparently I decided it was going to be a smart idea to climb up one of those. And it turns out that they're not particularly good at like their center of gravity is fine when there isn't a toddler climbing up the front of them. And so I only got so far, and then, you know, there was a thunk and a scream, and Mama Quakey came running in, and all she could see under this lying down speaker was 2 hands, 2 feet, and the top of my head. Like my hair. And she claims that if it's cold, that she can still see the scar on my nose. I think she's a little bit full of shit on that one, but that's what she reckons, so that's fine. But supposedly I had a mark on the bridge of my nose for the longest time from where the speaker hit me, so. Trying to get the Bob the Builder toy I couldn't even about. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Is that not a Twitch emote anymore? Is that what that is? We need to petition that creator to bring that one back. Phew, that was close. worked perfect. I think it's the foil. That one came off so clean. Like, that was so good. But the other one was just like, nope, no party for you. That's really, that other green came out really good. I'm just annoyed of that little bit there. The problem is if I attempt to fix it by putting a little bit of tape down, you'll see the edge if I don't do the entire strip. And I don't have enough left to do the entire strip again, so that will have to do. Now, do I want to do... We'll do purple, because I have them out and I'm lazy. Actually, those two... I think that pile I was just putting things that weren't the colours I already had stacks for, because two of these are very not purple. Could go the same thing again, because those two are the same pattern, so we could have like two different colours of the same one. Or... I kind of want to try and use this one. I think it might be too dark on the black though. That would look good with that one, but we'll try it. It's only paper. Never mind, panic. Take it. I'm gonna get some food. I like to not get a bit hungry. Hope you can find a snack that is quiet. Hey, you know, great dogs. Yay! So, what are we all having? Takes boxes for squirrels. No, we know where the squirrels are. It's in your side little box thing. That was so cute. That was so cute. Right, am I doing that one? Yeah. Not as cute as Bonesy. Just to be clear, not as cute as Bonesy. But that's an incredibly high bar, so don't feel bad. Most of that has come off already. Fucking sweet. Why aren't they all doing that? Perfect. Can I put just a little bit? There's just a slight crease in the foil. There we go. That's kind of saved it a little bit. See, that's why can't I do that on all of them? That'd be amazing. The big hood of zombies. Oh my god, run away! Run away! Oh, I tried to not get that bit where the bit was missing. Why did I not just come up a bit? That would have been smart. Nope. I can still feel it's got adhesive on there. I'm at a loss. I know not whether I should stream, what I should stream, when I should stream. Also, the anchor keyboard is too small for my hands, and now I'm set. Oh, bugger! Is that the one with the round keys? Cause that it looks so good. Ah, you love purple or is that pink? This one's slightly more on the pink side, I would say, but it's yeah. It's nice though. You summoned Steve? What? Catching up with Emma Craigie on Sunday for Mother's Day? No. I'm seeing her the following weekend. To pick up the box and was like, oh heck no. Oh. I was worried that you'd like already bought it and brought it home and then realised that it wasn't going to be right. But still, ah, because it looks so cool. That bit just does not want to be good. That's annoying. And I fucked that up too. That's even more annoying. Do I go over it again? I'll go over it again. Because I can't leave it like that. That's not good enough. So it looks purple. Yeah. Well, see, that's more. That one there's more purpley. And even that's kind of like deep plum sort of colour. Like it's not. They're both definitely red tone purples rather than blue tone purples. He's going for brunch with the family on Mum's Day. Oh, nice. You leave my purple ones out of it. No. I will not. I am most definitely a fan of plums. Most definitely enjoy a good juicy plum. Bye, Simon! If you do end up doing this streamage, I hope it's good. Do you remember the story of the cheeses? Evil cheese, and... what? Scroll down, chat. And Steve! Who could forget Steve? Nobody forgets Steve. But yes, I do vaguely remember the story of the cheese. Two of my sons take me out for dinner on Sunday. Aww! Lovely. Us trying to Chatteroki me! Except I'm very familiar with that one, so it didn't work, but... I'm like, wait a minute. That's Dale's job, how dare... There we go, that looks better. We can just... Just want to carefully... I don't want to rub the bit that doesn't have the oil on it. There we go. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. That looks so much better. Good, 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 good. Do I bother keeping that bit? Nah. I was gonna keep that bit and it's like, what's the point? It's annoying that it's got that fold line in it. And if you were using this for nails, it wouldn't matter. But I'm not using this for nails. So I keep ending up with that crease on that side, which is a bit frustrating. I just accidentally rubbed the corner of that one. Bugger. just not doing a good enough job of burnishing the tape down. See that? Like, that's literally pulling the tape up. I guess it's also like the foil really that it's not releasing off of the plastic either. Nope. Fuck's sake. It just does not want to release off of there. Like, at all. And I don't want to do the really quick clicky thing because I don't want to send the card flying across the room like I did with the other one. Throw sticky around the face to keep things down. Oh my? Wait a minute. Do I want to know where the sticky goo came from? Oh no. And then that end is all fucky now. That's disappointing. Bit of a bravery test then, whether or not that was actually going to work. Now that side's all fucked. That's okay, we are learning. Tis science. I feel like just some of the foils just release fine and some of them don't. And I don't really know which one's which until I put it down on the thing, and then it's like, oh yeah, that one doesn't work. I think it belonged to Elma, the medicine machine. Oh no. No! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! That mental image though. Oh no! Ah! But it is salmon, and I would expect nothing less. Does it feel now that with the purple next to it? Yeah. It was a bit hard to see until it had something to compare to. There we go. Maybe it's me. Maybe I just need to be braver and yank it harder. That one didn't do too badly. There's still a little bit on that edge that's not great, but most of it looks good. If we just discount that first like centimetre over there, the rest of it looks good. It's just frustrating that I couldn't quite get it to be consistent. Well, Ben Elmer had about yes. That's one way of doing it. Be very, very quiet. We're filling bottles. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. So exactly the pink, the purple. Yeah. It's easier to see it there. The lighter one was pinker. Although there's more contrast on the stream than there is in real life. Like they're a little bit closer in color to IRL, but that's yeah. Really buff. Oh, what about you? I'm trying not to picture anything right now because I live in the gutter. I like the purple one, but I do too. Even if it annoys me that we've got a little bit of futz on the edge there. Actually, that green one, that's probably my second favourite. That blue one there is pretty meh. I wish I had to use two different shades of blue. They're too close to each other. But like, that's an interesting contrast, and that's an interesting contrast, and that's an interesting contrast, and then that blue one is kind of eh. What I could do... Oh, except I don't have any more black card bases.
I'm having trouble here.
Stupid Australian robot getting triggered. Yeah, I don't have any more black card bases. I've got black cardstock, I can make more. I would just need to do that really quick. Which I can. What's the time? 4:24? Yeah, I got time. So I feel like those three, I'm happy with those three. Even if I'm a bit annoyed that the not sticking down properly. Let's put that back in this packet. And let's put this one back in this packet. So that they stop feeling like they're adhering to everything. And then... I'm gonna have to get up for that. I can reach the black cardstock from here, but it's also under several other packets of cardstock, so hold that thought. There we are. Don't need to do that many, I don't think. Don't use black super often, so we'll go about that many. Actually, while I'm up, I might just have a very quick break. Very quick. Need more beverage. You said gutter and I wasn't before, now I'm imagining downstairs. What? What? If I'm going to hell, I'm taking you all with me. BRB! I should really do some polymer clay again, actually. Because I got some. Oops. Come on, Dream Deck. Let's go. Thank you. I have some silk drains to do with the polymer clay, and I haven't used a single one of them yet. So I should probably do that. It's after everybody that everyone love you. Bye, Jackie! Thank you for coming and hanging about. Appreciate your face. Hope you have good taps. Oops. I'm gonna make these up. I'm gonna try. What colour did I say I was gonna try? Red. That blue one, I'm just not happy with it. Didn't come out all that great anyway, and there's enough contrast between the two of them, so we'll redo that. And then I shall have to head off and get ready for Sports Ball. I actually ended up in a situation. No, not like that. I actually ended up, because it's obviously our home game. The opposing team, I actually got to see them, like up close, I guess. Wow, I'm making this round sound really dodgy. But yes, I just happened to be in the place that they were, and yeah, that was weird because it's like, you know, oh my god, there's AFL players like right there. But I like my team's blue and yellow, and you know, I've got the nails, I've got the hair. I was wearing an Eagles shirt at the time, and I was just like, should I yell out to them and be like, good luck tomorrow night? And then I'm like, yeah, no, probably shouldn't. Not in this outfit. Oh no. Probably would have thought I was being sarcastic. But considering how crap my team's been doing this year, they don't need the luck. Unfortunately, my team kind of sucks a lot at the moment, so... In our defense, and I know I'm biased, but still, in our defense, we've had, like, I think 8 of our best players out with injury. And so, like, half of our team at the moment is made up of players from the next league down. And not to, like, discount that or anything, but, like, they're not at the same level as AFL players, and that's just a thing that happens, and yeah. We're doing as best we can. Things like this are kind of making a large shot. Yes. Trying to stay alive. Stay alive, Overlord. Don't get bitten. Uh, 17 of your players are injured, they said this morning. Yep. Which, considering that, like, when oh gosh, sorry about that. considering that the number of players, like there's like 40 something players a team or whatever, but like when they decide, like when they're going to take the final team to the actual game, there's 22. So the fact that we've got 17 players who can't play, the fact that we're scoring goals at all is a fucking miracle, you know. And there's I was reading an article last weekend from someone who's an asshole anyway, so I don't really put a lot of credit in his opinion, but he was all going on about how, because there was a team in the 80s? 90s? 80s? I don't know, before I cared, / existed, that, like, were really not doing well, and they ended up, merging with another team. Because they just, like, they weren't going to be viable anymore. And that team's name was Fitzroy. And this particular commentator was all going on about, oh, the West Coast Eagles, you know, they're on the same path as Fitzroy, like they haven't won this many games and blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, we're not folding. Yes, it's not great where we're at, but we're not going anywhere. Something about like the number of wins versus the number of like, because we've only had like in the past like 4 years, I think we've had like 6 wins or something. Like it's really bad. And they're like, oh, Fitzroy only had, you know, 5 wins in their last 30 games or whatever, blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, we're not going anywhere. Although if they don't take this as a chance to rebuild, then maybe the team is a bit more fucked than I thought it was. Because most of the players that are out injured are old. And I mean old in sports person years, not regular old. Like there was one player that they were talking about the other day that got injured, and they said his contract's up for renewal at the end of the year or something, and they're like, oh, you know, they might not offer him a new contract for another year because, you know, he's nearly 30. Fuck off. But like, yeah, sports person years are different than the rest of us human years. I'm mostly just hoping we don't get flogged. Considering I'm making the effort to actually go. I just, you know, I'm not even anticipating winning, I'm just hoping we don't lose by too much. Character dehydrated. Oh no! Overlap beverage. What is enough season and such, but a bit much to go that far. Exactly. And yes, unfortunately, we have had a couple of bad seasons in a row. Like, see, I don't think anybody should count 2020 as meaning anything, really. Because obviously they were trying to work around everything that was happening. They were trying to keep games happening, and like they were playing with no crowds. So there were games that would normally see, you know, 50,000 people at them. And they were playing games with no crowds. That's eerie as shit, man. And they tried to fix it on the broadcast by, like, piping in crowd noise, and it's just like, no, this is Uncanny Valley, stop it. So yeah, 2020 shouldn't, I don't think anybody should take any meaning out of that, because that year was fucked and everybody just did their best, and good on them for getting through it. But yeah, the last 2 years, not great. But 2018 we fucking won the premiership, so like, within 5 years of winning a cup. They're not going anywhere. Try to at least find these, get dirty water and then purify it. There we go. It's harder. It is. Not the only team that's had a bad few years. Kind of people as well forgot. Yeah. I don't. Did they cancel any games? I don't think they cancelled any games. There might have been one. I think there might have been one. I vaguely remember there was one point where like most of one team had COVID, and they're just like, yeah, you know what? Yes, you can just sit that one out. I think there was 1 week where that either happened or it nearly happened that year. But yeah, apart from that, they managed to make it work, and it's like, how can you possibly, like, when it's so contagious and it's such a contact sport, because they're all like, you know, everybody had to wear masks, obviously, but like, you can't run around a football field tackling people and not breathe on them, you know. So, yeah. I was really hoping that this year was going to be better. Like, it was looking up in the preseason, and then the first couple of weeks of the actual season, we just had injury after injury after injury, and it's like, we're so fucked. We lost like 8 people just in the derby. Dropping like fucking flies. Wait, get out of it. Get out of it. You need to eat your dinner in a minute. Get out of that. It was ridiculous, yeah. The fact that they managed to keep it running at all, like... Because not only did you have the problem of having to, you know, to keep everybody safe and to work out how the fuck to have a contact sport with not really a lot of contact. The fact that anyone made it to the end of the season, really. So yeah, I don't count that as that year was a write-off. Because there was the whole like restrictions on travel and stuff, obviously, because they were trying to stop it from spreading and all that. But like the way the sports ball works is that, you know, you go to the other places where the other teams are and travel and stuff, so then they had to like work around that too. A lot of games got moved. There was the whole like hubs thing that they did to try and stop teams from having to travel so much. And just, yeah. What a clusterfuck. But anyway, yes. Hopefully we don't lose too badly tonight. The team we're playing against is the Gold Coast Suns, which are, like, they're not a bad team, but they're not, like, up there, so... If we had been playing, like, I don't know, Geelong, oh no, there's no way I would have gone. Do you have to finish soon? Yes. Did manage to work something out on something you couldn't really plan for? Yeah, they did as best they could, given the circumstances. What was that pile of other ones? I don't have any reds. Will you get out of that, please? Get out. You need to have your medicine food in a minute. Try living on your own was horrible. That's when I found some crafters on Twitter. Ah! Yeah, that would have been shit. But like, silver lining of finding crafters on Twitch? Really ripped up team bubbles to minimize everything. Yeah. They ended up just playing all of the games in the one place so that they didn't have to travel. And then because here was like not... we didn't have much of it, like, for the longest time we managed to sort of stave it off, and then things sort of opened up a bit, and we did have some, but certainly not to the extent that a lot of other places did. And so when they held the... was it the 2020 or was it the 2021? I can't remember now. There was they held a grand final here. The one that Melbourne ended up winning. And boy were the Melbourne Demons fans salty about that. But the fact that there were people who, like, they were so desperate to see the game that they, like, didn't do the quarantine or didn't do their declarations honestly and all that kind of thing. It's like, are you seriously? You're prioritizing. And don't get me wrong, seeing your team in a grand final, like, especially if they ended up winning it, like, that's fucking phenomenal. Like, don't get me wrong, but, like, you're willing to risk not only other people's health and safety, but your own? Fuck off. But yes, I am glad that that things have improved. I'm not going to say that they're, you know, obviously we still have to deal with all of that. We haven't eradicated it or anything. But it's certainly better than it was. Okay, let's see how many reds I've got in that one. And those two are pretty contrasty on the camera, but they're not that contrasty in real life. They're quite close. I'm kind of hoping I might have another red. Just to give it a little... Even if it's just a... Do I have a plain red? Let's look in this one. There wasn't reds in the other ones. Ooh, there we go. Plain red. Cool. That's what I wanted. So a plain red and then a patiny red. It's already like really dinged up. Hopefully that doesn't... I think it's just creased. I'm hoping it's just creased. Do I want to do that one? I don't want to do that one actually. I don't know, are they different enough? Actually no, I'm going to do the other one. They're both patterned, but that one's better somehow. Stabby. Stabby. That one looks like it's actually gonna release properly, maybe. See how there's those... Is that showing? Yeah, see how there's this like patchy bit back here? It's because the plastic is already released off of the foil. So it looks like this one's going to be one that's going to play nice. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Mostly. There we go. Why can't they all be like that? I almost wish I was doing one with white. I don't think any of them were white. I think I've only got silver. But that actually kind of red and white stripes. That's very St Kilda though. Since we're talking about football. Actually, if I take the white stripes off, then it's Bombers. But anyway. It's got like a print line in it. Oh, I'll just turn it around that way. It's fine. Do you have silver to go? I do have silver. Yeah. Kind of wondering whether or not I should have now. I mean, they look different enough. There's not a lot of contrast in the colour, but because there's pattern and not pattern, it's not too bad. I reckon, oh, I should do a red and gold. That'll look amazing. Look how beautifully those released. Ah, why couldn't have the other ones look that good? You got the plain bit, and then you got the sporkly bit. And on the screen, they look exactly the same. Hang on. Wait, if I tilt it. Oh, there we go. Kind of. No, too far. Too far. Stream delay. Hang on. We'll get there eventually. There is, yeah, they are different. One's plain and one's, it's not shattered glass. What's the other one? Is it just broken glass? I think. It's the crackly all over one, but it's not the holographic. It's just red. Oh, that green ended up peeling up again. I'll have to fix that. Little smidgy of glue under there. So let's go with just about any colour. Yeah. Silver and gold tend to go with basically everything. Just pop that back down like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with these at this point. I got this far and I'm like, there's shinies. But, yes. I have to go. And the difference between the two, yes. It's more subtle on camera than it is in real life. Not quite sure why. But, yes. Is he on? Is he on? He's totally on. Okay, cool. Twitch, please. There we go. Twitch was being twitchy. What? Ah. Enjoy your pie. Enjoy the pie. Indeed, I'm going to enjoy the pie. I'm freaking starving. I reckon I'll probably have a pie and a hot chips. Really go for it, you know? Have a pie and have chips. Oh my god. Yes. Let's go see someone. Slash raid. Someone is mine crafting. Lost Midgard. Everything wants to eat me. Uh-oh. Snack one. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging about. Should be seeing you tomorrow over on Geek. And then, as far as I know, we've still got group night tomorrow night, so that's a thing. And then, yeah. Back here next Wednesday. Yeah, for a split second then I was like, it's Friday, right? Yes, it's Friday. Of course it's Friday, I'm going to the football. Bloody hell. Anyway, it's fine. Heart your faces, guys. Bye!